First things first, normal attack, 2 seconds, alt attack, 2 seconds, but seems legit. This one still seems legit, so this attacker needs a reduction. For example, hit me on the body, on the first test, how it is. Yeah, just okay. How much HP do I have? 90. So you did 10% damage? Okay. Now hit the head. Okay, so that doesn't do more damage on headshot, but I feel it should have done less. I feel like that should have been a 95. Everything does just straight up 90. It's just like you just do raw damage on it. I feel that headshots on the Pachy should be reduced damage instead. I feel that's something they deserve to have. That is my attack team. Also, Pachy is a little bit too strong in one aspect of it, and that is that you can break an Omni too much. Well, not specifically an Omni, but anything. What I find broken about Pachy is the ability to break legs and therefore get every other fracture for free, because you're now officially faster. Although I don't mind this, I feel that we have buffs such as the leg fracture resists. However, we never actually resist a fracture. What I would like to see is that you try it with somebody meant flying, but can still walk. And I was able to replicate that because I hit your tail. You know, but if I do this, you're not gonna be having that same walk. And when I miss, I launch myself so far that you cannot even punish me. Too close, I can always do this. My Pachy's ready. Also, you're gonna be out of stamina in a second. Yeah, you cannot. Like, interesting. Actually missed. The hitbox is a bit wonky. But Pachy is very strong with the thing that it can just break your legs and start picking you from there. And I think it also reflects because people consider this fun, so they won't speak up about it. But I'm being neutral right now, and I'm just gonna say it as it is. This is too strong. And I believe what we need for Pachy, like the only thing that I would think about nerfing, is the chance of a fracture. Like, let's start with putting it 50% lower and just go from there. So right now you have a 100% chance of a fracture if you hit a certain body part. I want to reduce that to 50%. That's what I would do. Because this... Try to run now. Yeah, full speed. Wait, I didn't break your legs again. Okay. Since I just suck at Pachy. Wait, how did we do that? Oh, I get it. No, I'm just stupid. I get it. I have to hit your hair. See, your leg is gone now, right? Try to run. Like, running from what? Like, this is free. I can just take my time. Do it again. blanked. But I do feel it should have a downside. That is that the fracture shouldn't be a perma, like 100% guaranteed. It's a bit too crazy. And a way you could decide this, I feel, is by seeing what diet the other creature has. Does it have a perfect diet? Does it have a mediocre diet, you know? That way a healthy animal would not break his legs as easy as a weakened and not so healthy animal. I feel that's a fair way to go about it, and also gives you the power to influence how much resist you have to it by being healthy and playing the game, you know? If I were deaf. Alright, to the spreadsheet mobile. And here we go again. The Pachy. Gonna make him red. So he needs a team look at that. However, this is right now at lead 2. Definitely can go back to 1. I'll buy this 2, but it feels good. This one has been, so it doesn't really need this as much. This is very situational. It doesn't need to be able to spam it to death. Second ability none. Above needed. 50% reduction in headshot damage. So like if it gets hit in the head, I want it to take 50% less damage. It shouldn't be a reward at all. And the nerf is, yeah, what I just said about the fractures. Like, basically, based on your diet. Bad diet, 100%. If you have a really good diet, 50%. And let's say if you're in the middle, 75%. Bleed, it doesn't do any, which is good. You would be having a problem if it did. Good example of an impact dino. So, it's getting a buff here in the bite. Funny though, because nobody cares about this, but I know it's important. Or I feel it is. This stays, it gets a buff, like you get less headshot damage, but your fractures will not be 100% anymore, based on what the other person needs. Like, is the healthy animal or is the weak animal? The interactions. Let's have a look. Oh boy, we're getting quite a bit of this stuff. I feel I will also want to discuss the alt, because the alt has an ability, right? The ability to knock down. And the big one that you have to rear up for, we're gonna call that a bonk. I find it very appropriate. No knockdown. Not on Saras. And I'm talking adults, right? Like, just as we did this, where we decided this with growths, you could apply that right here as well, but I'm not gonna do it. No knockdown, the bonk. Stagger. Stun. Like, not a knockdown, but it definitely should be stunned from it. It's easy, really. I don't even know why I thought about that. Alright, so this is gonna be an anything it can bully in terms of size. Stego is just out of its range, because this animal is just too early in the roster. But it's way out of its punching range. I feel here there should be some special mechanic where they bonk each other. And here I'm thinking about spotting. I would do it. If I was deaf, I would put sparring in for the Packies. So you can bonk each other if you do it at the right time. Then having some type of animation play out. And then in the recovery animation, you could do like a little mini game, and whoever does the mini game faster gets out of the recovery faster and can bonk again. And that's a good way to win, I guess. It's pretty basic, I'm not gonna lie what I just said, but it is an idea. No knockdown. And they're gonna hate me. No stun. This thing is supposed to be bullying you, not the other way around. However, you might break its legs. Like if you get a fracture. But I don't see a reason why a Pachy could stun a corner like that. Bit too big.